Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the State of Moorpark 2026. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us. Your presence here is a testament to how much this community cares about Moorpark's future. Today's program, A New Chapter, brings together the leaders, educators, public safety professionals, and community partners who are shaping the future of this city. You will hear directly from Mayor Enegren and his vision for Moorpark, receive updates from our public safety teams, gain insight into the workforce and education landscape, and hear from our city manager and chamber on the priorities driving Moorpark forward. This is your community, and today's program is a reflection of everything that we are building together. So thank you again for being here. To officially open our meeting today, please join me in welcoming the Mayor of Moorpark, Mayor Chris Enegren.
Thank you, Melissa, and good afternoon, Moorpark. Let's get this party started and officially open the special City Council meeting for 2026 for the State of the City. See, there's no public comments, so the first order of business is to welcome... Maybe there is. We can hold your comments then. Welcome Devin Oviedo, the Chamber of Commerce's 2025 Youth of the Year and founder of Pack of Love 805, which collects donations of essential items like socks, toiletries, and notes of encouragement and gives them to homeless people across Ventura County. Please join me in giving a hand to Devin Oviedo.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Face the flag. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next up, it's my privilege to introduce Moorpark High's own Maddie Burns and Miranda Shannon Wilkinson to honor our nation with the singing of the national anthem. Two will be starring as Elsa and Anna in the upcoming Moorpark High School Performing Arts Center's production of Frozen, which opens next week on April 16th and runs through April 25. So please join me in welcoming Maddie and Miranda to the stage.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's give another round of applause for our amazing youth. Nice job, ladies. I forgot to tell everybody, sometimes the national anthem makes me cry, so glad I got through that. At this time, it is my honor to acknowledge the distinguished guests and elected officials that are joining us today. Please hold your applause until all dignitaries have been recognized, and I know that's tough, but from Ventura County Board of Supervisors 4th District, Supervisor Janice Parvin. Really? Really? One request. All right. I know it's hard. If you want to do the single, that's fine. Our county CEO from the County of Ventura, Dr. Savette Johnson. Okay. From the Ventura County Council of Governments, Mr. David Pollock, the Executive Director of Ventura County Council of Governments. Thank you, David. From Moorpark City Council, we have Mayor Chris Enegren. We're learning. Good job, Moorpark. Also from Moorpark City Council, we have Council Member Renee Delgado. Moorpark Council Member Chris Barrett. I'm just not going to pause. Council Member Tom Means and Council Member Dr. Antonio Castro. All right. From the City of Moorpark, we have our City Manager, PJ Gagahena. And also from the City of Moorpark, we have Jonathan Roy as our Assistant City Manager. Let's give them a round of applause. All right. From Ventura County Law Enforcement, we have our Undersheriff, John Riley. From the Ventura County Law Enforcement, we also have Commander Darren Hendren. From Ventura County Law Enforcement as well, we have Captain Nick Odeneth of the Chief of Police of Moorpark. We have Deputy Fire Chief Chuck Sherry. There he is. And from Ventura County Fire Division, Chief Tony Achupinte. From the Moorpark Unified School District Board, we have Robert Perez. From the school board, we also have Oot Van Dam. School board, Amy Adams, Dan Birchfield, Nathan Sweet, and our superintendent, Dr. Kelly Hayes. We got two more. You ready to clap? Okay. From our VCCDC Board of Trustees, we have Joe Pachowski. Sorry if I got that wrong, Joe. I do it every time. And my friend from Moorpark College, President Dr. Julia Sokanu. Thank you all for being here with us today. We appreciate you so very much. Today's State of Moorpark is made possible through generous partnerships of the City of Moorpark. We are grateful for your continued investment in our community and your commitment to making events like this one possible. Thank you very much. A very special thank you to our title sponsor, Southern California Edison. Your support of this event and your commitment to empowering the future of Moorpark and Ventura County is deeply appreciated. Thank you, Southern California Edison. We also want to recognize our wonderful program sponsors, Adventist Health Simi Valley, Ventura County Credit Union, 100 Group, and RR Electric Heating and Air. Your support makes this community stronger, and we are truly, truly grateful for all of your partnerships. And once again, I get the honor to bring up our mayor, Mr. Mayor Chris Enegren.
Moorpark has always been a great place to live. Safe, strong, family-focused. We're a town people came home to, but not always a community that brought people together. Well, after working in a corporate environment as a mechanical engineer, and brewing beer in my parents' garage, I decided it was time to start a real company, do my very small part in bringing this community together. I knew that there was a lot of others like me out there that would join in. And now we have a lot of great homegrown success stories to give Moorpark its genuine culture. But it wasn't that easy. We were met with a ton of red tape and a lot of frustration. Learned a lot about how ordinances, zoning, and other policies affect businesses. Learned way too much about the conditional use permit process, which I can gladly say now we've streamlined a lot. But a lot of times, these rules and regulations are thought up by elected officials who have never owned and operated a business themselves. I want to make sure all the hardships we faced were things we could prevent from other businesses when they wanted to start in Moorpark. I decided to run for council and then mayor because I love this city. I want to help it grow the right way. I'd never in my wildest dreams thought of being in politics. I was an engineer. I like to solve problems and build things. My vision was and is to build upon the great strengths of Moorpark, make this city into a community where there's more of a connection between all of us. And that's something I can feel when I'm just sitting at the park watching my kids play baseball or strolling down High Street to grab coffee at High Sweet, and then spend an hour chatting with the Whitaker brothers while buying some hardware. We've truly got something special here.
Thank you, Melissa, and good afternoon, Moorpark. I want to start by thanking Melissa and the entire Chamber of Commerce team, Maddie, Cody, John, and all the volunteers and local business leaders for putting this terrific event together. It takes a huge team effort to make this happen, and you've all done a great job. And of course, I want to take a moment to thank my family for their unwavering support. We've got the whole crew out today. We have my sons Luke, Troy, Jack, and of course, my wonderful wife, Brienne. They're not just my... They're not just my biggest supporters, they're a reminder of every day of why I do this job and the purpose behind it. So behave guys, especially you, Jack, I'm looking at you. With this year's theme, A New Chapter, it's only natural to talk about our new library first. As we reach the end of the current chapter of the library story, we're feeling the excitement building up for this next chapter. Last year, we saw 10,000 attendees at 400 library programs and events. Now imagine how great that will be when we open our twice-the-size, state-of-the-art building. At 17,000 square feet, the new library will be far more than just a building full of books, but instead a gathering place for our entire community, a place for residents to come together, to meet, to learn, to record a podcast, to hold business meetings, and to be proud of as this new library serves the next generations of Moorpark. What's especially true in my family, where my three kids, Luke, Troy, and Jack, have been visiting the same library their mom grew up with when she was their age. But when we turn the page on the library's chapter this summer of 2027, they'll have a bigger, better library to call their own. We had well over 100 people attend the library's official groundbreaking ceremony in January. I think that's the most I've ever seen at one of our groundbreakings. The enthusiasm was phenomenal. And in case you missed it, you can still be an integral part of our city library by purchasing a commemorative brick with your name on it. It'll be a permanent part of the walkway of the new City Library. Visit Moorpark Friends of the Library website at www.mfotl.com to donate today. Now, the library is not the only thing happening in downtown. Last year, we're looking ahead at opening of the High Street Depot project, which was still under construction. We're looking ahead of breaking ground on the city's efforts to beautify High Street with new landscaping, furniture, and street and pedestrian improvements. Today, people have moved in. Public art is being painted and installed. We also expect new restaurants and businesses to be announced in the next few months. Right, Ken? The street is as inviting as it's ever been, and the only thing going to get better is more people, more businesses moving in. I'm pleased to share the next phase of the street improvements for High Street, which will cover the rest of High Street, is already in the design phase. We've also seen people moving into the Ventura Gardens apartment complex on Casey Road. We're getting very close to seeing the first residents move into the Beltramo Ranch project on LA Avenue near Maureen Lane. It's not just the new residents moving into Moorpark. Since last year's State of the City, more than 110 new businesses have come to Moorpark, including Dumpling Shack, Terry Time, Taqueria Portillo, Lucky Q, Hearth, Aspire Broadband, and the Park Golf Lounge, just to name a few. I'm proud of the way City Hall was able to help Josh open the golf lounge. He first met with our economic development team with just an idea. We helped him find a location, helped him create a business plan, escorted him through the streamlined permitting process, and helped him find and hire employees. From idea to opening, it took him just 5 months. He's a perfect example of Moorpark's first in the region same-day permit in the review kickoff, or SPARK program, that I spoke of last year. It's easy for a city to say it's business friendly, and it's a whole other thing to have the actions that support the claim. If you've got a good business idea for Moorpark, John Bandeck will literally drag you through the process of starting it. And I'm convinced he might even drag you out of your bed to start it. It's hard enough to start a business. The last thing we need to do as a city is to make it any harder. We continue to streamline permitting at City Hall. We've been more efficient and flexible, changing from a one-size-fits-all approach for some permits to a simple version, reducing permit costs from $1,200 to less than $200. We've also conducted a total of 1,862 plan checks last year and delivered those back within 10 working days, 90% of the time. That's a rare feat for cities, but we're still striving for 100%. We're doing a great job. We recognize the importance of continuous improvement. So please, let us know whenever there's any hiccups in the process, and especially if any other cities have better programs. We want to be the best. This business-friendly approach is a key component to Moorpark's first ever 5-year economic development strategic plan that the City Council adopted at the end of 2024. As part of the plan, we're also much more present and much more proactive in both our current and future business communities. City officials visited more than 50 businesses in 2025 to hear about their unique experiences, needs, and ways the city could help them thrive. I hosted Moorpark's top employers and sales tax producers for our annual Mayor's Business Appreciation Luncheon. We attended multiple conferences hosted by FathomWorks and the International Council of Shopping Centers to promote Moorpark as a destination for tech employees, retailers, and developers. We hosted workshops at City Hall to help promote local businesses boost their operations and get entrepreneurs on their way to the next venture. Our Discover Moorpark social media outlets saw their subscriber count go up 120% since last year. Beyond our community development department, our public works department has been tremendous with Aspire Broadband's rollout of its new fiber optic services across Moorpark. After the City Council approved contracts with Aspire for access to city streets in early April, City engineer Daniel Kim and his team raced Aspire through the plan check process to get Aspire's network under construction by the end of May. Aspire has been diligently micro-trenching our streets ever since and launched a gigabit internet service to more than 700 customers in the western part of the city. By this time next year, we expect that their network crisscrossing Moorpark will be complete, and that means more productivity for businesses, education, and Luke, less lagging and glitching on Fortnite. Moorpark has certainly turned the page into its next chapter of growth. Last year, we issued over 1,200 building permits and completed more than 3,500 building inspections that reflect an over $58 million of investments into Moorpark. On top of that, Caltrans has been very active this past year, investing over $30 million more into Moorpark. Resurfacing of Los Angeles Avenue along the sidewalk and signal improvements has been admittedly a little bit dusty over the past few months, but the roadway will be silky smooth, safer, and more efficient when they're completed. Construction of the long-awaited safety barriers in the 2 big freeways is also visible from Moorpark and will save lives. Perhaps less visible, but equally important, are taking care of the people and infrastructure. Last year, Moorpark City Transit provided transportation to more than 50,000 passengers, with over half, about 29,000, utilizing our innovative MCT on-demand microtransit app. And for those who haven't heard of it, it's like a city-owned Uber where residents can use their phones to schedule rides from more than 100 virtual pickup points around the city. Right now it runs during the week, but we're hoping to expand that into the evenings on weekends to help people get safely to and from our amazing restaurants without the need to worry about parking or getting behind the wheel after a cocktail. Our senior center served more than 13,000 meals to Moorpark residents. The world may have watched the Olympics in awe this past winter, but Moorpark sent 70 athletes to the Senior Olympics too. We resurfaced the multi-use court, replaced pickleball nets at Arroyo Vista Community Park. We also upgraded the lighting at 9 parks for more efficient LED fixtures. As you can tell, things are busy inside the walls of City Hall. We did all of this during a period of transition, following the retirement of City Manager Troy Brown this last June after 7 unparalleled years of stellar leadership. I know he's not here, but he told me he'd be watching it on TV today, so Troy, thank you for all your work. Filling Troy's shoes was no easy task, but it fell to PJ Gagahena, who ascended from being assistant city manager to becoming the city manager. Promoting from within like this really speaks to the strength and resilience of our organization. The community got to know him through events like Coffee with the City Manager, Ice Cream with the City Manager, and California Buns with the City Manager. And we continue moving forward without even skipping a beat, without any of those delicious snacks. As a city council, we've asked PJ with the ambitious list of projects that will benefit every corner of Moorpark community. We continue to advance the revitalization of our downtown, updating the downtown specific plan with a $250,000 grant from Southern California Association of Governments. We're putting the finishing touches on the Arroyo Simi Trail Master Plan, preparing to bid construction for the Tierra Hada Inclusive Playground, and have just opened bids to resurface nearly a quarter of all residential streets across the cities. Our engineers are already lining up a laser survey of the streets to identify the next group of streets in need of resurfacing. Keeping Moorpark in top shape requires a significant investment. Any homeowner knows that if you don't stay on top of repairs, a house can fall behind very, very quickly. My wife tells me that every week when she tries to get me to fix something. And our city staff approaches Moorpark with that same proactive mentality. As we turn the page in Moorpark's next chapter, it's worth taking a moment to reflect on everything we've accomplished together. And there's so much to celebrate. We broke ground on our new city library, a project years in the making, one that faced budget challenges, redesigns along the way, and it wasn't easy. We know discussions were tough, but the milestone shows that what can happen when we work together through challenges. Dozens of entrepreneurs chose Moorpark as their home for business, bringing new energy and opportunity to our city. Behind the scenes, our dedicated city employees have taken policies and budgets and turned them into parks, services, and projects that truly make a difference in people's lives. And most importantly, we thank the more than 36,000 residents of Moorpark that have entrusted the City Council and me with the responsibility of preserving and improving the quality of life in our city. Serving you is not just our duty, it's our honor. Thank you.
Thank you again, Mayor Annegren, for your dedication to the city, for raising your beautiful children here, and from what I hear, the most delicious beer in Moorpark. Leading our public safety updates, please welcome Captain Nick Odeneth, Moorpark's Chief of Police with the Ventura County Sheriff's Office.
Every morning, this city wakes up and gets after it. The buses roll, the coffee pours, the crosswalks fill up with backpacks and big plans. And before any of it starts, someone already has your back. They're the first ones on the road and the last ones to leave it. They train for the moments you'll never see so you can keep living the moments you love. They run toward the thing everyone else runs from. They make the hard call in a heartbeat and get it right. They don't slow down and they don't look away. They are someone's mom who packs a lunch at 5 a.m., then straps on a vest. Someone's dad who coaches Saturday morning and patrols Saturday night. Someone who chose this life on purpose, because protecting people isn't just a job to them, it's a calling. And here's what makes Moorpark different. We are the only city in the state of California where the CHP and the Sheriff's Office operate under one roof. One team, one mission, one community. That's not a coincidence, that's a standard. So that a kid can ride their bike without a worry. So that a family can walk to dinner on a Friday night and only think about what to order. So that when you tell someone where you're from, you say it with pride. This is Moorpark. These are our guardians. And every single day they show up for you.
Well, good afternoon. I'm proud to stand here representing the dedicated men and women who work every day and night to keep Moorpark a safe place to live and work. Public safety does not happen by chance. It's built on trust, collaboration, a shared commitment between all of us. And I want to thank each of you for making public safety a priority in Moorpark. This is a community that cares, and I'm truly fortunate to serve as the police chief and to call Moorpark my home. Today, I'm pleased to share with you where we stand and the proactive steps that we're taking to ensure Moorpark remains one of the safest cities in California. The Moorpark station has 50 dedicated sworn professional staff and sworn staff members who collectively work to ensure Moorpark is safe. The station is divided into 4 divisions. We have our administrative team, our traffic unit, the detective bureau, and the patrol bureau. The patrol bureau is the largest, working around the clock to ensure the city remains safe. With the expansion of the downtown area, the city recently approved an additional patrol resource, our downtown liaison deputy. Deputy Greg Almatia serves in this role and has already made a positive impact in helping reduce crime in the area and addressing concerns from residents and business owners. Starting with the reporting in 2024 crime stats, the Ventura County Sheriff's Office transitioned to the National Incident-Based Reporting System, commonly referred to as NIBRS. Now, this transition aligned with a federal mandate that reflects our commitment to providing timely and comprehensive statistical data to the community that we serve, as well as California and federal Department of Justice. Historically, the Ventura County Sheriff's Office reported to the FBI using a uniform crime reporting that tracked and reported on 10 specific crimes. With NIBRS, we now track 62 different crimes and 58 added tracking elements to provide a more thorough analysis of criminal conduct and crime trends in the city. The Sheriff's Office was compliant with NIBRS reporting in 2024, but we only have 2 years of data and cannot compare from previous years when we were using the uniform crime reporting data because it would be an apples and orange comparison. As you can see in the new reporting requirements are broken down into 3 categories. You have crimes against persons that include violent crimes such as homicides, assaults, kidnappings, and human trafficking. You have crimes against property that include crimes such as burglaries, thefts, vandalism, and fraud. And then you have crimes against society that include crimes such as narcotics violations, weapons violations, and animal cruelty violations. Now, here is a comparison of the 2024 and 2025 NIBR crime statistics for Moorpark. So in 2024, you'll see that crimes against persons were just above 5 per 1,000 residents. Crimes against property in 2024 at about 14.44 crimes per 1,000. And then crimes against society at 7.77 crimes per 1,000. Overall, that's 27.23 crimes per 1,000 in 2024. I'm happy to announce that in 2025, we saw reductions in every single category. In summary, the city saw an 11% reduction in overall reported crime between 2024 and 2025. In addition to our patrol deputies, our traffic officers, and detectives' good work, we have also we've also worked in preventing crimes through our residential and business security assessment programs, our Etch and Catch program to address catalytic converter thefts, and our Save the Plate program to address the theft of vehicle license plates. Now, each of these services is available free of charge to Moorpark residents. Please call us at the Moorpark Police Station if you'd like more information. There are also other things that you can do to help reduce the likelihood of becoming a victim of crime. I ask that you please lock your doors to your homes and vehicles. Consider utilizing cameras, alarm systems, and lighting to adequately illuminate the areas surrounding your home. One of the biggest suggestions that I can offer is to get to know your neighbors. And when something seems out of the ordinary, please call 911 to report it. We continue to increase our community engagement through community events such as Coffee with a Cop at local businesses and Donut with Cop at our local schools. And in August each year, the Moorpark California Highway Patrol and Moorpark Police Department participate in our National Night Out event, which encourages increased interaction and partnerships between residents and law enforcement to address public safety issues. This year's National Night Out is scheduled for Monday, August 3rd at 5 p.m. It'll be located at the Moorpark Police Services building, and we'd love to see each of you there. We are extremely proud of our volunteers. Our volunteers in policing donated over 2,900 hours in 2025. The volunteers assisted with traffic control, parking enforcement, towing of vehicles, and much, much more. We currently have 10 volunteers at the station, and we're always looking for more people who want to give back to the community. Now, if you're interested in the program, please come see me after the presentation because I'd love to get you to help in volunteering at the Moorpark Police Station. We are also extremely proud of our explorers. The Moorpark Explorer program is for those between the ages of 14 and 21, and the explorers learn about leadership, responsibility, teamwork, and making good decisions. They also learn about law enforcement-related activities such as traffic stops, processing crime scenes, handling medical-related calls, and in-progress calls for service. We are very proud of our explorers and their accomplishments, and if you know anybody between the ages of 14 and 21 that would be interested, please send them our way. All right, and now for some exciting news. The city of Moorpark was recently ranked the safest city in Ventura County and the 4th safest city in California by a publication called SafeWise. SafeWise has generated this report for the past 12 years, and this ranking is based on crime stats from 2024, not 2025. This means that we are well poised to continue to receive recognition for being one of the safest cities in the state. And as we look forward, I want to reaffirm this. Moorpark safety is and always will be our top priority. The challenges may evolve, but so do we. With the dedication of our deputies, the support of our city leaders, and the engagement from each of you, we are well positioned to keep this community secure, connected, and resilient. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Odinette, and the entire team. Like you said up there, it's amazing to be able to support local, shop local, and not have to worry about, who's walking down the street next to you protecting our family. So thank you. Please welcome Division Chief Tony Ochapinti from the Ventura County Fire Department Emergency Services Bureau.
In preparation for tonight, I was reflecting on a conversation I had with our Chief of Police, Captain Nick Odenath, a couple months ago, and we were talking about public safety, discussing things like community policing, fire protection services. And Nick, you said something really impactful to me, and that is that when you evaluate cities that are truly thriving, that are progressing, that are moving in the right direction, there's a fundamental element in that public safety is a priority. It's my belief that when you look at the city of Moorpark, it's evident that that's the case. It's evident in the priority of the council, in the city staff, and certainly evident in the priorities of the agencies reflected on the screen behind me. The other fundamental element that I think is important to recognize is the relationships and the collaboration amongst each of our agencies in the city of Moorpark. When someone dials 911 on potentially the darkest day of their lives, they don't care who shows up. They don't care what the patch says. They expect resolve and resolution. And it's my belief that because we prioritize public safety and we have the relationships established that we do, we are able to deliver on that promise each and every day. In 2025, we were able to deliver on that promise almost 3,000 times in the city of Moorpark, averaging about 9 calls for service per day. If you look at the top center of the screen, you'll see a steady uptick in calls quarter by quarter, reflecting an almost 8% increase in calls for service. Though we realized an 8% increase in calls for service, I'm excited to say that we've not only met that demand, but we've far exceeded it. Last year, we were able to put Rescue Ambulance 42 into service, increasing our staffing in the city on a daily basis by 33%. Each day that Rescue Ambulance 42 responds to calls, it adds an additional 2 firefighter paramedics to the city's normal staffing. It helps subsidize the ambulance transportation services in the city. It increases our effective response force to a variety of calls for service. And it actually reduces our response times into incidents when we have multiple calls for service simultaneously. The other really exciting thing that a rescue ambulance in the city of Moorpark gives us is the ability to capitalize on one of our most progressive and newest initiatives that we've not only rolled out here as one of the first programs in Ventura County, but in the state of California. Last year, Ventura County transfused the first whole blood in the pre-hospital setting in the state of California, providing extremely life-saving efforts to our trauma patients. We've recognized that trauma is a leading cause of death in the pre-hospital setting, and being able to transfuse whole blood prior to arriving at the emergency room gives these patients an exponential increase in their survivability profiles. Beyond medical calls, our personnel are constantly training and preparing for the variety of calls for service that we'll respond to. As an all-risk fire department, that could range anything from structure fires to brush fires, hazmat incidents, USAR calls, even train incidents as identified here. Emergency response isn't our only priority. We understand that there's a need to remain connected with the community. And last year, we were able to host, in conjunction with the Ventura County Sheriff's Office, a public safety expo in which we were able to field questions about wildfire, evacuations, fire ordinances, and ensure that the community of Moorpark felt like they were adequately educated and understood what threats existed within the city of Moorpark as it related to fire, and what actions we're taking as your fire department to resolve those. As we look to 2026, we're excited for a lot of the new initiatives that we're able to roll out. It's our belief that technology is evolving, and it's an important addition to the way that we do business. It's important that we're able to capitalize on these technologies in an effort to best serve the communities. We have a several-year history now of our drone program, which has been extremely successful with almost 10 pilots countywide. But in 2026, we're able to capitalize on our DFR program, our Drone as First Responder. Throughout the entire county, across 11 different fire stations, we will have autonomous drones affixed to the roof of our fire stations, with one of those being here in Moorpark at Fire Station 42. These drones will automatically respond to a variety of call types and give us near real-time intelligence overhead of an incident, oftentimes even before the ground resources get on scene. In our industry, the ability to gather that intelligence and start making quick, decisive actions is what brings resolve in a much quicker fashion than we have been able to in the past. We're also excited about the completion of our Class A and Class B burn buildings. Historically, our members have had to train in a legacy-style burn building where you're burning normal products of combustion that are filled with cancer-causing chemicals and products of combustion. With our new burn buildings, we're able to simulate fires ranging from lithium-ion batteries to residential structure fires, commercial fires, and being that it's a Class B or a propane prop, those products of combustion are much cleaner and safer for our folks to train in, allowing us to train on a much more frequent basis. Going back to remaining connected with the community, information is a priority, and it's a priority that we're able to deliver it to our communities in whatever fashion is most appropriate for them. We've partnered with CAL FIRE and Ventura to deliver our new application, which is California Aware, which should be rolling out in the coming months. California Aware will provide real-time intelligence with authoritative data from your fire department about what's actually going on in the incidents occurring in and around Moorpark. It'll give up-to-date information, it'll provide maps, and it allows us to push out press releases and bits of information in a variety of different languages. As a reminder, I would direct everyone to the Ventura County Fire Department website at vcfd.org, where you can find information about community programs, fire prevention, and learn about things like our upcoming Junior Fire Academy or summer internship series. As we reflect on the almost 100-year history of the Ventura County Fire Department, you'll note that we've seen an evolution in our logo and our patches, an evolution of our fire engines, but one thing that remains constant is that we will always prioritize the communities that we serve. Thank you.
Thank you both again. You are the heartbeat of our community. Thank you, thank you. Now we move on to the workforce and education portion. And I am pleased to welcome the Superintendent of Moorpark Unified School District, Superintendent Dr. Kelly Hayes.
Moorpark Unified is an award-winning school district built around a simple mission: to connect with every student every day. That commitment begins with our youngest learners. Our preschool program is one of only 4 in the state recognized as a model training site for the next generation of early childhood educators. As students move through our schools, opportunity expands. Our growing dual language immersion program gives students the opportunity to read, write, and learn in 2 languages. After-school programs extend learning beyond the classroom with hands-on STEM and performing arts experiences that build creativity and confidence. Supporting the whole child remains a priority. Wellness centers and spaces are available on every campus, and every elementary school now has a full-time counselor. At Moorpark High, students explore real-world pathways through career technical education programs in product innovation and design, health science, media production, culinary arts, performing arts and photography. And our tradition of academic excellence continues. In 2025, Moorpark High students took 830 advanced placement exams across 27 subjects, with 88% earning a score of 3 or higher. That's 23 points above the national average. Athletics are a proud tradition in Moorpark Unified. Our teams train in some of the finest facilities in the region and consistently compete for league championships. So far this year, 6 teams advanced to CIF postseason play. For the second year in a row, our district has been recognized as a silver-level Green Ribbon Schools recipient, the only district in Ventura County to earn this honor. Through the high school at Moorpark College, students can complete high school while already earning college credits. And through Moorpark Adult School, members of our community gain new skills and new opportunities. As educators, we share the same goal: preparing the next generation to succeed. And that future is already here, because the students learning in our schools today will shape the city we call home tomorrow.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for the opportunity to be here today. I am so proud to be the superintendent of our wonderful school district, where our vision and our mission is to connect with every student every day. Moorpark Unified serves about 5,700 students and consists of 10 schools, with also a state-recognized preschool as well as a robust adult education school. As a district, we are very proud to offer a strong, connected system that supports students at every phase of their education. The work we do is guided by a dedicated Board of Education whose leadership guides our focus on student success. One of the hallmarks of a successful school district is a stable and consistent school board. 4 out of 5 school board members have served at least 2 terms, and we have 3 members who have been on the board for more than 12 years. We have over 750 dedicated and compassionate employees. These certificated and classified staff members are the people who show up every day to teach, support, and inspire our students. I work with an amazing team, and many of them are here today. And if you are a member of Moorpark Unified, please raise your hand. Thank you. We are also very proud to be a district that is fiscally sound. Moorpark Unified operates on a nearly $100 million budget, and we have a positive ending fund balance in every single one of our district accounts. Yes. So who are the students we serve? The diversity of our students is one of our greatest strengths. Just over half of our students are Hispanic or Latino, about 36% are white, and our Asian and students of 2 or more races each comprise about 5% of our student population. Just over 1/3 of our students are from economically disadvantaged households, and about 1 in every 5 students receive special education services. Student safety remains a top priority across all of our schools. Every campus is equipped with security cameras and secure front office entry systems. We conduct annual safety walks with our law enforcement partners, including our school resource officer, and we hold annual and monthly training for staff in emergency response and safety protocols. Moorpark Unified works closely with our local law enforcement partners to maintain safe and supportive learning environments for all of our students, and we teach and reinforce our students to say something if they see something. We've made very strong investments in our students' social and emotional wellness, and we are very proud that we have wellness centers on every campus. We have counselors at every school, and we have programs that support students' well-being and connection. We teach our students how to be upstanders and not tolerate hate or prejudice. We teach students about the impact of their behavior and how to recognize bias. And finally, we teach students about self-esteem, self-confidence, and coping strategies. At Moorpark High School, we prepare students for the future, and we expose them to careers through our career technical education pathways, including engineering, health science, media production, photography, culinary arts, and various performing arts pathways. Our performing arts programs continue to thrive, giving students opportunities to build confidence, creativity, and collaboration. Be sure to come see Frozen the musical. It is going to be outstanding, and it does debut April 16th. We also have orchestra, strings, marching band, color guard, and other programs where students come together to learn, perform, and build a strong sense of belonging. Our sports programs and state-of-the-art athletic facilities also play an important role, helping students develop teamwork, discipline, leadership, and school spirit. And as mentioned in the video, our dual language immersion program is really growing, and it begins in kindergarten at Flory Academy, where students are becoming bilingual, biliterate, and globally prepared in both English and Spanish. We have much to celebrate in Moorpark Unified School District, including high student achievement. We are in the top 3 among Ventura County's 20 school districts in state testing scores in math and English language arts. And as stated in the video, our students have an 88% passing rate in our advanced placement exams, which are college-level courses for college credits, well above the national average. We also have strong outcomes beyond academics. We have the lowest chronic absenteeism rate in all of Ventura County at 12.5%. Our adult school continues to serve the community with more than 700 students actively participating in a various amount of course offerings. I encourage you to look those up. And our summer programs support nearly 300 students in literacy, math, and enrichment. Even more success, we are very proud to be recognized at the state level for inclusive practices and student support. Nearly 70% of our special education students have at least part of their school day learning in general education classrooms. And we are very proud to be a 2025 Green Ribbon School District, the only one in Ventura County. And did you know that Moorpark Unified has the first fully electric school bus fleet in all of Ventura County? And as we look ahead, we are focused on continued growth. We have the capacity for increases in enrollment that will be generated by the city's future residential developments. We continue to modernize our beautiful schools and facilities. And finally, we are exploring opportunities that add value to our school district, such as a competitive pool for our students and the Moorpark community. Thank you very much for your continued support of Moorpark Unified School District, and we really, really, truly work hard to connect with every student every day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Hayes. That future looks pretty bright. Amazing. Congrats on all your awards. Next, please welcome President Dr. Julius Sokanu of Moorpark College.
Good afternoon. My name is Julius Sokanu, and I'm proud to be the president of Moorpark College. Moorpark College, your local community college, is one of the 10 best community colleges in the nation. We believe it's the best. Aspen will figure it out very soon. And I'm here today to talk to you about how the college partners with you, with our community, in advancing economic success and civic engagement. Who do we serve? We serve everyone. We have 14,267 total students. Of those students, 6,308 are Hispanic, 5,081 are white non-Hispanic, 1,078 are Asian, 839 report that they're multi-ethnicity, 279 are African Americans, 276 do not identify their ethnicity, 37 are Pacific Islanders, and 18 are American Indian Native Alaskan. What is very striking about our college is that 4,727 of our students are first-generation college students. They're the first in their families to go to college. Very important. What is also important about our college for you to know is that 5,694 of our students are aged 19 or less. 5,068 of those students are ages 20 to 24, and 3,554 of those students are ages 25 and over, mostly 50 plus. I share this information with you because we serve everyone. We have a zoo on campus, I'm sure you know that. What is so significant about our college is that while other districts are struggling with enrollment, there's a 4% growth increase in enrollment at our college between last spring and this spring. What is even more important for us is that we have outstanding transfer outcomes. 89% of the 1,158 students who were accepted to CSUs, based on our UC data, 659 of our students applied into a UC, and 529 of those students got into a UC at first try. The acceptance rate at UCs is 80%. So when we talk about Moorpark College being your local community college and an institution of excellence, that excellence comes because we promote transfer and transfer success. You've known and you've heard about our Aspen success, but you may not know that in terms of our students who go from Moorpark College to the UCLA in particular, and I'm a Trojan, but I'm going to use the UCLA stats, 80% of our students get into UCLA at first try, 3 out of 5 students. The other information you should know is that at our college, we conduct on-the-spot admission so that universities from across the nation, and particularly from California, come to our campus and they accept students on campus at that first day where they meet with our students. What is also important is that we have built this transfer success based on partnerships with CLU, with Channel Islands, with CSUN, with Harvard, with all these selective institutions, but we build those partnerships based on what our students need and what the local industry sees as significant to their success. The Campaign for College Opportunity identifies that Moorpark College is one of the highest institutions in the state for transfer and transfer to selective institutions. Our ongoing work with community partners ensures that our students are about not only getting into universities, but that they're successful in the workplace. We have partnerships with businesses here in Moorpark, and I want to call out some of those partners of ours. Some of you are in the room. Moorpark Unified School District, the City of Moorpark itself, Boys and Girls Club of Moorpark and CME, Ventura County Credit Union, Ventura County Sheriff's Department, CHP of Moorpark Division, Moorpark Unified School District, ABBA Corp, DT Professional Services, Picnic Time, Laurel Heights, Moorpark Acorn, Ruben Castro Charities, ABA Corp, it's a CNC. I share this with you because we exist to serve local businesses. We exist to serve our community. Our workforce success Our workforce success is one of the ways in which we as an institution thrive. Our return on investment, your return on investment of sending your students to our institution can be felt in the amount of students who participate in pre-workplace partnerships and internships. It can be felt in the number of students who work and get work right out of our CNSE program. It can be felt in the ways in which our students get into partnerships with engineering, in education, in biotechnology. Our students tell us that by coming to Moorpark College, they're better prepared to enter into the workforce. Our students tell us that by coming up to Moorpark College, they have clarified expectations of the workplace. They have a professionalism that they build and a culture of professionalism that they take to the workplace. We strengthen their technical skills, we strengthen their communication skills, and they know and they build teamwork that helps them to be successful. Our students are designing games for game design industry. We have incredible partnerships with the Navy base of Ventura County, Takeda Pharmaceuticals, Bank of America, Wilding Games. We are successful and you are successful because of the partnerships that we have with local business, the partnerships that we have with our civic partners in the community. 83% of our students who are in our career education programs say that they were not only satisfied with the education they got at Moorpark College, but that they're now working in relevant fields close to the ones for which they trained. 227 of our students participated in internships. Our nursing students passed the NCLEX the last 5 years, 100% success rate. The same thing holds for our EMT program, and certainly with our RACTech program, 91% of those students average licensure exam rates. I share this with you to tell you that not only do you have the most and the best prepared students coming out of Moorpark College, but that we are listening to you. We're listening to our partners. So what is coming up at Moorpark College? What's next? What are coming attractions? A bachelor's degree in cyber defense and network operations will begin this fall. It is an opportunity for us to not only meet the needs of cybersecurity and cyber defense industry, but for us to parlay the knowledge that our students have developed in our CNSE programs into other sectors. What is coming to Moorpark College this fall? This fall, we shall begin to provide and share with you the highest in quality entertainment. We will be opening our temporary amphitheater space. So for those of you who've been on our campus, you see that beautiful lawn between the library and the gym. Well, that lawn will end up with a temporary stage, and we will provide concerts beginning in September. Our intention is to have concerts every other month, and with that, bring the quality entertainment that is necessary to support a community such as ours. Moorpark College is proud to be your local community college. Moorpark College is proud to support your families from one generation to the other. And I look forward to collaborating with you as we build a community that is strong, a community that is inclusive, and a community of success. Thank you so much.
And congratulate Moorpark on 60 years of success. Thank you. And I know we'll get the Aspen next year. I'm a little biased, but I know we're going to get it. It is now my honor to move on to city strategic priorities. So please welcome Moorpark City Manager, PJ Gagahena.
Good afternoon, Moorpark. I am your city manager, PJ Gagahena. Really proud to be here. It's been incredible to hear from all of our community partners from the county, public safety, the school district, as well as our college. And let's give it up for the Moorpark Chamber of Commerce for an incredible job today. So this new chapter is definitely right on point with me. As the mayor mentioned earlier, I was appointed city manager last year, only the third in Moorpark's history. It's really an honor to serve, and step into this role has been incredibly rewarding for me. And I also want to introduce you all to our new assistant city manager, Jonathan Royas, sitting right up in front. Jonathan is 6 months into the job and already making a huge impact in our organization and in our community, so I wanted to welcome him. For those of you who don't know me, I was born in the Philippines, raised in Torrance, California, attended UCLA, go Bruins. Went off to graduate school at Harvard, and I spent the last 25 years in local government, previously working for the cities of New York, Los Angeles, Torrance, and Indio. I'm what you call a local government lifer. Public service has been my calling in my life, and I definitely want to thank my wife, Kathleen, and my daughters, Bianca and Stella, for supporting me in doing what I love to do. I think my wife and daughter are here, maybe in the back. So thank you. I once asked a bunch of third graders, what does a city manager do? And they smartly answered, manage a city. They're exactly right. In a council manager form of government, the council sets the policy like a board of directors in a company, and they hire a chief executive officer, which is the city manager, who implements the council's goals and policies and helps run the organization. As someone who's served elected officials and taught political science, I teach public policy right now, I have a very, very deep respect for those who choose to step up and serve. In working alongside our mayor and our city council, I know firsthand that the work they do isn't easy, but there is no question about their dedication to Moorpark. Please join me recognizing the mayor, our city council, our other elected officials here, and our appointed commissioners and board members for their service. If you guys want to, can please stand up so we can recognize you. Thank you again for your service. When I started as assistant city manager of Moorpark on April 6, 2020, So yesterday marked my 6-year anniversary. I started basically weeks into the pandemic, and what stood out immediately was the dedication of our city employees. They kept the operations running, and they adapted quickly. That culture continues today, and I really want to thank our former city manager, Troy Brown, for establishing that foundation and being such an incredible mentor to me and a lot of our city employees. As city manager, I've emphasized a set core of values to guide the organization: family first, communication and engagement, trust, accountability, ethics, integrity, innovation, improvement, fun, and well-being. These values are not just words, they are reflected on our actions every day. This year, we held department retreats to strengthen collaboration among our staff, and we joined the Ventura's corporate games to build camaraderie. I've also spent time in the field with staff, which has been humbling and deepened my appreciation for their work in keeping Moorpark safe, clean, and beautiful. I'm truly, truly honored to work alongside such a talented and dedicated team of city employees. Let's take a moment to recognize all our city staff. And for those of the city employees who are here today, if you guys can stand up to be recognized on behalf of our entire city team. Obviously, many of them couldn't be here. They're running Operation City Hall and making our community look incredibly great. You heard from the mayor earlier about our accomplishments. Now, part of my role as city manager is to share both the good news and the challenges ahead. Last summer, staff shared with the city council a projected structural deficit. And this would be coming by fiscal year 29-30, as you can see there on the graph. Well, 30-31 got pushed back a little bit, but depending on our predicted or expected deficits or revenues in the coming years, that just somewhat slightly. But during this period of time, expenditures are expected to outpace revenues. And while we do have strong, healthy reserves, those are one-time funds, and development revenues cannot sustain ongoing costs. The city faces significant long-term needs, including rising labor, retirement, healthcare costs, increased costs in public safety, utilities, along with roughly $100 million of street repairs that are unfunded. Also with about another $100 million of capital improvement projects that the city has listed on the books. And there's about $30 million that are still needed for improving, maintaining our city facilities, along with ongoing subsidies for parks and landscape maintenance. To address these challenges, the council directed staff to explore tools like financing districts and evaluate other options to address our ongoing costs. Budgets are all about balance. Kind of like our diet, we try to be responsible, but occasionally we have to make those tough choices. In the coming months, the council will face important decisions that will impact our community for years to come, and I encourage everyone to stay informed and engaged. With that, I'm actually ceding a bit of my time this afternoon because I want to turn our spotlight to our youth. This is, I believe, the first time our teen council has participated in a state of a city event like this. And last year, in response to feedback we got from the teen council, we made changes such as focusing more on leadership development and community-based projects that they were interested in. The teens also wanted more flexibility in their meeting structure and to connect more with local government. Simply put, we've given the teens more room to grow, and they've risen to the occasion. Their passion and leadership make me confident that Moorpark's future is very, very bright. And with that, it is now my pleasure to introduce the chair of the Teen Council, a sophomore at Moorpark High School who's deeply committed to helping others and who I may have just convinced to become a city manager one day. She is literally the new chapter of Moorpark. Please join me in welcoming Adia Magadala.
Hi, my name is Adia Magadala, and I'm the Teen Council President for this term, and I'm excited to share with you what the Teen Council has been working on. Since moving to the City Manager's office, we have become more involved in civic engagement and leadership through hands-on learning experiences. This year, we have the opportunity to better understand how local government works and how we can make a difference in our community. These experiences have included facility tours, conversations with the city leadership, public safety partners, and a mock city council exercise, all of which have helped us learn more about leadership, public service, and community involvement. As a teen council, we are working together to bring the teens in our community closer and encourage greater engagement in Moorpark. We plan to do this by spreading awareness about Teen Council and all it can offer for the teens living here. The Teen Council is putting these ideas into action through our subcommittees. These subcommittees include future career and jobs, social media, and mental health. Our mental health subcommittee is focused on creating greater awareness around psychological well-being, especially through the outreach to middle schools, and making sure we place more importance on the well-being of teens and tweens in Moorpark. Our social media subcommittee is focused on showcasing all that Moorpark has to offer to residents, including highlighting some of your businesses and the city's facilities. I'm personally working with the Future Career and Job Subcommittee to help create a Teens Career Opportunity Fair here in Moorpark. We envision this event including extracurricular opportunities, job preparation, resume support, and many of the classic features of a traditional job fair. I hope to see some of our local businesses participate in the job fair, and I also hope many of your teens will attend. Thank you so much for your time.
Every business starts with a belief that this community, your community, is worth building something for. In Moorpark, that belief isn't just talk. It's 194 members strong. It's 150 events where strangers become partners. It's ribbon cuttings where dreams got their grand opening. It's job fairs where someone's next chapter began. We're the early morning handshake at a networking breakfast, the round of applause at an awards dinner, the conversation over coffee that turns into a collaboration. Because when one business grows here, we all grow here. In the last year, we've welcomed 80 new members and nearly 600 people showed up to celebrate businesses just like yours. And over $57,000 stayed local because this community shops local, thinks local, builds local. This is the Moorpark Chamber of Commerce, where business isn't just business. It's personal, it's neighbors, it's home. And we're just getting started.
Thank you. What a remarkable afternoon this has been. The City of Moorpark has entrusted the Chamber with the stewardship of this event, and that is not something that we take lightly. On behalf of the entire Chamber, we are deeply grateful for that trust, and we are committed to carrying this tradition forward with pride. When we chose the theme, A New Chapter, I don't think any of us fully appreciated just how fitting those words would feel standing here right now. A new chapter for our city, for our businesses, and for the Moorpark Chamber of Commerce. Before we go any further, I want to thank the incredible sponsors who make this event possible. To our platinum sponsors, 100 Group, Life Tech Resources, Thrashing Supply Company, Adventist Health Simi Valley, RR Electric Heating and Air, Waste Management, High Street Depot, Los Robles Health System, and Ridley Defense. Our gold sponsors include Southern California Edison, UCLA Health, Ivy Tech Charter School, and our silver sponsors, Ventura County Credit Union, Mid-Valley Properties, Grocery Outlet, Cal State Channel Islands, and Laurel Heights. Thank you for being our sponsor. But before we can look ahead, let's honor the chapter that we just finished, because 2025 was extraordinary. As you saw in the video, Moorpark Chamber served 197 members. We welcomed 58 new businesses, sole proprietors, small business, and mid to large enterprise spanning restaurants, health and wellness, entertainment, aerospace, utilities, and so much more. And we showed up for every single one of them. Our networking breakfast gave members a powerful way to start the day, connecting over shared goals, opening new doors to partnerships right here in Moorpark. We hosted 12 young professional lunches, investing in the next generation of Moorpark's business leaders and building a pipeline of energy, innovation, and civic pride. Through our workshop programming, we delivered practical, actionable learning opportunities, equipping our members with the tools and knowledge to grow their business with confidence. Our Topic on Tap program brought our business community together around timely, relevant conversations, creating a space for real dialogue on the issues that matter most to Moorpark. We celebrated 12 ribbon cuttings and grand openings and welcoming nearly 600 people through those doors. Each one was a moment of pride, a new business, a new dream taking root here in Moorpark. These milestones are the heartbeat of our community, and we are honored to stand beside every owner who takes that leap. We held a job fair, bringing together 28 employers and more than 200 job seekers, connecting talent to opportunity right here in our own backyard. Our Community Awards program drew 571 public survey responses. This is a testament to how deeply engaged this community is. This program shines a spotlight on those who go above and beyond every day, and we are so proud of every nominee and every winner. And behind it all, our team was telling the story. Over 700 social media posts, an audience that grew from 1,600 to nearly 2,000 followers last year. Tens of thousands of monthly impressions, putting Moorpark businesses in front of new eyes every single month. But beyond our flagship programs, the Chamber hosts events throughout the year that make a real impact, creating opportunities for connection, celebration, and commerce across our community. Our monthly mixers, held the first Tuesday of every month, give members 9 consistent opportunities to gather, connect, and strengthen relationships that keep Moorpark's economy thriving. Restaurant Week brought together 21 local restaurants, and our Shop Local holiday campaign supported 98 businesses, generating over $57,000 that was kept right here in Moorpark. And throughout the year, our Chamber chats kept the conversation going. I want to personally thank Mr. Jason Flame for his dedication and leadership of this program as the outgoing board chair. While he was board chair, he called these chairman's chats, and as he transitioned out, he kept that conversation going. Jason, your impact on this organization is lasting, and we are deeply, deeply grateful. It is my pleasure to welcome our current board and our incoming board members. You are stepping into this role at an exciting moment. The foundation is strong, the momentum is real, and the opportunity ahead is significant. We are counting on your fresh perspectives, your energy, and your passion to carry the Chamber and Moorpark into this new chapter, and we are better simply because you said yes. And to our staff, and they're gonna be so mad at me. Maddie, Cody, can you guys come up here? For those of you who have not met Cody, Tucker and Maddie Flame, this is your chance. They are the ones who took this event 5 months ago and turned it into what it is today. You two are incredible. We could not do what we do without you, and we just wanted to say thank you from the bottoms of our hearts. So before you leave tonight, make sure you thank these two. They knocked it out of the park. And again, we could not do what we do without the two of you. So thank you.
Thank you.
These two are the engine behind everything that you have heard today. Every event executed, every member call returned, every post published, every ribbon cut. It happens because of their hard work, their heart, and their commitment to this community. And we are all deeply grateful for everything that you do. What does it all mean, though? But here's what I want you to hear above all the numbers. None of it happened because of the chamber alone. It happened because of you, every member who showed up, sponsored an event, hired local, or told a neighbor to shop local. The chamber creates the conditions for connection, and you are the connection. And together, we built something worth celebrating. In 2026, we are committed to expanding member engagement, deepening our advocacy, growing workforce partnerships, and increasing the visibility of local businesses. A new chapter doesn't mean leaving behind what made us great. It means building on it. We take everything we learned in 2025 and we use it as the foundation for something even stronger, and that is what Moorpark does. Thank you all for being here tonight. It is an honor to serve this community alongside each of you and every one of you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce and welcome the CEO of the Moorpark Chamber of Commerce, John Marquez.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Before we close, I want to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to the sponsors who made today possible. To our title sponsor, Southern California Edison, thank you. Your investment in this community and your commitment to powering Moorpark's future is genuinely appreciated. To the City of Moorpark, thank you for your partnership and your continued support of events that bring our community together. Thank you to our speakers. Each one of you have been remarkable today. Thank you for sharing your time. Their expertise and their passion with us today. Your contributions make this program truly exceptional. And a very special thank you to our Master of Ceremonies, Melissa Miller. Didn't she do a great job today? Your grace, your warmth, and your dedication to this community were on display today. Thank you for leading us through this program with such poise and professionalism. I also want to take a moment to recognize the people behind the scenes who made today possible. To the events coordinators, Maddie Flame, and our office manager, Cody Tucker, thank you. Your dedication and attention to detail and tireless work in organizing this event did not go unnoticed. Today ran beautifully because of your efforts, and we are incredibly grateful. And thank you to each and every one of you in this room. Thank you for being here. Your presence today is a statement that you care about this community and believe, as we do, that the best chapter of Moorpark's story is still being written. Immediately following this program, we invite you to join us right next door at the courtyard for a community reception where you'll enjoy tasty bites from Moorpark's own local restaurants and a no-host bar. Our speakers are staying, and we encourage you to take full advantage of that opportunity. Ask a question, continue a conversation about something you heard today, make a new connection with somebody in this room. And now to officially close our meeting, please join me in welcoming back our Mayor, Chris Enegren.
Thank you, John. I want to again thank you and all the whole team at the Chamber of Commerce, Maddie, Cody, Melissa, and the entire board of directors, as well as Ken Razor and the technical crew here at the High Street Art Center for hosting us today. It's a huge team effort to pull off, and you all did a great job. Let's all give them a round of applause. Today we talked about exciting projects, an incredible future ahead, but none of this would be possible without the collaboration and leadership of my fellow council members. Renee, Tom, Antonio, Chris, it's truly an honor to serve alongside you. Because while it only may take a group of elected politicians to form a city council, here in Moorpark we have something far more effective. We have a team. We've come a long way since Moorpark's early beginnings in the early 1900s. Over the years, our city has been shaped and guided by residents and generations of dedicated leaders. Whether it was deciding where new schools will be built, planning new neighborhoods, or investing in infrastructure, each era brought its own priorities, but always with the same purpose, moving Moorpark forward. Every year, we chose the theme of the State of the City. Last year, it was Moorpark Rising. This year, it was a new chapter. And the truth is, those two ideas go hand in hand, because Moorpark has never stood still. We're a city committed to continuous improvement while staying true to the character, values, and quality of life that define us. This is a community where litter and graffiti never go unnoticed and never go unaddressed, where no level of crime is acceptable, where we take pride in our neighborhoods and are always looking for ways to make them better. Because in a city like ours, even small improvements make a big difference. Moorpark is no longer just a good place to live. It's becoming a great place to grow, to thrive, to truly belong. This is our new chapter, a chapter built on everything that came before it, a chapter driven by the people who call this city home. And as Moorpark continues to move forward, together, there's no limit to what we can achieve. There was a time when people would ask, why Moorpark? Why live here? Why invest here? Why build a future here? We just have to explain it. Now we don't say a word, because Moorpark speaks for itself. Thank you. At this point, I'll adjourn the special city council meeting, and I'll see you on the patio. Please join us all for some bites from some local great restaurants and continue the conversation. Thank you.